What's up, everybody? This is Butters. Butters turned 15 last month. I have a little story about Butters that I want to share with you guys that I think is going to be really helpful. A couple of years ago when the pandemic began, I ended up going to Colombia and I had my sister watch Butters for me. Now, she had never taken care of a dog before. I guess when I left, I didn't really give her proper instructions on how to feed him, right? So I was gone for 3 months. I come back and Butters is like skin and bones. Like you could see his spine and his ribs. And I was like, oh, and I got really upset with my sister. When I got Butters back, he had also changed. I guess starving had changed him to the point where all he wanted to do is eat all the time. And so I'd be here home with him and I'd be working and he'd constantly be begging for food. And I started getting so stressed and I started resenting him and bitter at my sister for not knowing what to do to make sure that he was okay. Butters had ended up hurting his hip, and so he had started getting a limp, and then he had grown this huge cyst on his side. And he had another this wound on the base of his the top of his back near his tail that was perpetually bleeding. And I was just oh my gosh, I can't take this dog anymore. He was begging all day for food, interrupting me at work. Then there came a point where I was you know what? I'm gonna accept responsibility. Butters is the way that he is now because of me. I didn't properly tell my sister how to care for him, so it's not her fault. Butters is now begging for food because he went through a traumatic experience where he wasn't getting enough food. And so I began to empathize with him. As soon as I did that, I started giving him more love, more care. I apologized to him for the way I was treating him and for the resentment that I had, and I let all of that stuff go. And lo and behold, the huge cyst on the side of his body went away. The big wound that was always bleeding on the back of his tail went away. His hip got better. It was literally he started de-aging and he started getting younger and healthier. He still begs for food, which is still kind of annoying, but I understand. He's even gotten a little better with that. I hope you got something from this story. If there's any resentment or anything that you might potentially be holding on to, just keep in mind, it doesn't only affect you. It could be affecting your environment and the people and even the pets around you.